I thought we lost you, buddy. I won't let you out of my sights again. That's a promise.
I can't believe he's alive.
It's a miracle. I thought he was gone for good. I thought she'd taken him from us.
I know, right?
Why would she?
She was nuts, Clem. A disturbed person that had her own agenda. That was looking out for herself.
Or to prove a point.
It's all right, buddy. Hey, listen. I didn't want that to happen either. I thought she'd killed Alvy, Clem. And at any point, she could have stopped what was happening by saying
he was okay.
Yeah.
She wanted to fight.
Yeah.
She did.
Exactly.
She did.
Yeah.
Never, ever hurt you. You understand?
Yeah.
I was protecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You believe me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Without a
imagine how she
doubt.
did to
Without
Alvy.
a doubt, we believe you.
Yeah.
Everything just went black. By the time I got my head straight, it was too late. We were already at each other's throats.
I believe you.
Okay.
You can't not. And the evidence is there in your face. If he was that disturbed, if he was that disturbed, he would have hurt Clem or AJ by now.
Come on.
And he hasn't done
Let's
so.
put some miles between us in this place.
So, yeah.
And he's right. She could have stopped.
Yeah, she could have,
She could have said, oh no, he's alive, he's fine.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
She didn't, because she wanted to prove a point. Thinking Clem would see it. Clem is old enough to make her own decisions at this point. If Kenny was dangerous, she would have run.
Yeah.
She's not stupid. And Lee entrusted Kenny with it. So,
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And that's why I hate Jane to the core. She used a fucking baby as a weapon to try and prove a point. That's evil. That is evil, dude. It's so fucking bad.
You want me to hold him?
Nah, he's still light. We're fine.
Fair enough.
Come on. I'll race you to the top.
Hey!
Oh, a little bit of the old Kenny back then.
I know, right?
Come on,
He still
Alvy. We
keeps
got this.
parts of himself. You know, he's not totally turned as a person.
You cheated.
Oh shit!
Holy shit.
I know, right?
Clem.
Yeah, look.
That's gotta be it.
Surely it's gotta be
Looks
it.
like a big wall.
I can't believe we found it.
It's about time.
You were telling me. What are we waiting for?
Let's do it.
Come on.
Let's go.
Do it.
This one's gonna be the one. Look at those walls.
Yeah.
Finally feel safe, Clem. Be able to sleep at night.
Oh!
The fuck? Dude,
That's far enough.
Just stay
we have
still.
a
Do what
baby?
she says. Put your
What?
hands up, Clem.
We have a baby,
Drop
you
your weapon.
idiot. You just...
We
yeah.
fired first.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, so Clem did get a gun. I'm confused.
Just a couple of people at the front gate. They don't look like trouble.
Huh. Okay.
Sounds good. Hi, I'm Edith.
Name's Kenny. And this here's Clementine.
Hello.
Huh?
Oh, what a handsome boy. Look at him. What's his name?
Alvin. Junior.
Oh, he's gonna be a little heartbreaker when he grows up.
Is there someone named Krista in there?
I don't think so, dear.
Yeah. Well, Krista's definitely gone now.
This is Wellington, right?
A lot of people call it that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we do to get in?
Well, I'm afraid this is the part where I give you the bad news.
Oh, spit. Come on. Really?
Wow.
Well, shit.
The hell's this?
That's some supplies. Food, water,
What?
some medicine, a first aid
Why are
kit.
you giving us this?
Unfortunately, our community isn't accepting new members. We're over
Not enough
capacity
room
as
at the
it is,
inn,
and
bullshit.
there's just not enough to go around if we keep bringing people in.
I mean, yeah.
Things might change in
You
a few
gotta be
months.
fucking kidding me.
I'm
Damn it.
sorry. I really am.
So we're supposed to just take this and go?
But we have a baby.
This is hard for me too.
I mean, do they
I
have
don't wanna
anything
turn anyone
baby-wise in
away,
there?
especially children. But
Just take the kids.
What?
Please.
Eh?
Just take the kids. It's
Oh.
too dangerous out here for them.
Kenny,
It's
I...
just a little girl and a baby boy. You can make room for that. You can take back the supplies you gave us if that helps. Please, just... I need them to be safe. And it's safe in there. I know that. Just ask someone, please. They won't make it out here. Please.
Well, shit.
I'll ask. Just give me a second.
What? Kenny, dude.
One.
You don't need to look at me like that.
We
This
can't.
is for the best.
What the hell are
No.
you doing?
Look at these walls.
We
It's
need
safe here.
each other, Ken.
You two
You
will be
need
safe.
us, we need
That's
you.
what's important now.
We can take the children, but just the children.
Okay.
I made the case that
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, okay? Listen. This is your chance. For you and this boy. I don't trust myself to keep you two safe. Not
We
anymore.
trust you.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, stay here. Stay here, where it's safe. Where you two will have a
I hate
chance.
to do this, but I think he's making sense.
No! Why are you doing this?
Because it's the only way. For both of you.
I think he's making
Think
sense.
about Alvy here. Please, Clem. Just
Yeah.
do as I'm asking. This one last time. You'll meet people. You'll make friends.
I don't know. I think he's making sense.
Good people. That don't have to look at you and feel ashamed at what they put you through. Please,
What?
Clem. Please.
You haven't put
Where
me
you
through
won't have to
what?
sleep with a gun next to you every night.
He's making sense.
You can be a kid for a while.
I don't know. I think he's making sense. I don't know. Because I remember when I first playthrough, I didn't even listen to any of that. I was like, no, we're going. Fuck that. But in the second one, I actually heard that through, and I was like, you know what? He's making sense. As much as I hate to do it, I don't know. Oh,
Okay,
I,
okay.
he's
we'll
making
We'll
sense.
stay.
I guess.
This is the right decision. Okay. Right. When he's grown, you tell him about his mommy and his daddy and all the people who tried to keep him safe. You tell him, okay? He deserves to know. I got, oh, here. Take this.
No.
When he's old enough, you make him wear it. It'll keep the sun out of his eyes. That's important. All right. Good. Keep an eye out for him,
You know,
please.
there's so much about a man that would
You take care of Alfie.
sacrifice his own
You-
well-being
Good
for
life,
two
okay?
kids.
Don't waste this, okay?
Sorry.
Now, I'm gonna go before one of us changes their mind. Now, I'm gonna walk away. I might not look back. Not because I don't want to. I'm real glad to have met you, Clementine.
He just made so much sense. And this, God, that's it's not that Clem wouldn't be safe with him, but he was willing to sacrifice his own place for them, and that's supposed to be a monster according to Jane. I hate that. But like I said, in my first playthrough, I just left. I was like, nope, we're going. But when you hear that, what he's talking about, it makes a lot of sense. And not the whole shame thing. I don't know, not that. But you know, he's saying like, oh, wow. So, over half protected the baby. You other 40% are fucking evil, dude. Joking. Less people went to help Lou, huh? Wow. Didn't ask to leave with my... No. Oh, of course not. Oh my god.
So
almost half shot Kenny, really. You had 21.4.
Is that it? Oh.
Wow. I mean, I wasn't fucking going with Jane's ending.
No.
There's no fucking way. But during my second playthrough, I went into it totally going to leave with Kenny, because that's what I did in the first place. And like I said, the only reason I did that in the first place was because I didn't even hear the dialogue. I was like, I don't want to know. I'm just going with him. But it's just all that about, you know, thinking about the baby and the fact that they got walls here and shit. And obviously, season 3 still happens, and it doesn't really matter anyway. But at the time, I was like, you know what? He's making sense. I hate him. You know, because I hate it because Lee trusted him with her, obviously, but do you know something? There is some credibility to a man that would give up his own spot to make sure that 2 kids got in and were safe. And there's so much to that. And when he was talking over all that, I changed my mind. And that's one of the very few times I've done that. But that's because I heard what he said. And he was making sense. Doesn't mean I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, dude. Fucking Jane, just... No. I don't even want to fucking hear about her again.
I always love how it mentions the pets.
I know,
in the
right?
credits.
I know, right?
Aww.
Because I remember you going with Kenny, and I remember during season 3, you did a playthrough yourself. I remember. And I remember you having the Kenny ending.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool to see the different cutscenes with the ending of season 2 in mind. So that was very good. But unfortunately, I think your playthrough of season 3, I think we removed it in the end because it wasn't a co-op thing.
Yeah,
Plus, you didn't have the other 2s on there.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do that because Kenny was just making a lot of sense there, and he was willing to give up his own safety to make sure they got in. And there's just such credibility to a man that would do that, but that's a monster according to Jane. Fucking balls. Fucking a load of shit. And I'm glad we had to see the back of her. Not the way it happened. Would prefer her not to get killed. But it's just, yeah. The woman used the fucking baby as a weapon to try and prove a point. And that will never sit right with me, ever. Anyway.
Oh, look at that! What it says for the New Frontier at the bottom. The last bit.
Clementine
searches for the last person she has left.
Oh, so yeah, AJ. Obviously, yeah.
Sad.
Was it season 4 say, just out of interest? Okay, so yeah, they talk about school and stuff. But that won't be part of this whole project thing. This is the last game. The last game. This is it. We are on the eve of playing the last game in Project PC after a goddamn year. Maybe longer than that if you count the first run. I think it was like October I kind of started it. And then it got postponed. And then I restarted again when I had my new PC stuff built. So after a year almost, we finally got to this point. And again, very much like... Oh, actually now that I think about it, there was a person in this game I absolutely hated. For various reasons too. I don't think it's as bad as Jane.
Not quite.
But it's still pretty fucking bad. One of the people in this game. And I was glad. Do you know, I will mention it more of the time. But one thing I will say is I was glad that you were made to influence that. And it wasn't forced. You know, you could make that choice if you wanted to. But considering the situation that it was, there was no way I was fucking doing it. So that's all I'll leave it for now. We'll get over that fucking shred of tears that we're all crying right now. Oh man. Yeah, I know a lot of people will probably be expecting me to pick Kenny, but when he said all that, it just made sense. And it's what he wanted to do. The question, I think, the only one question that raises from that is would Lee have done it? Would Lee have given up his spot? And if so, if he did, would Clem have gone with him anyway? I would like to think. Even if it was Lee saying, I think I would have still stayed, even if it was Lee in that situation, because that's what Lee wanted to do. But remember, when Lee was asked about Vernon and him wanting to take her, he said, well, you're coming up with a lot here. So, but I think after some thinking it over, would Lee have said the same thing in Kenny's place? I would have loved to know. It's a difficult one, but all Kenny was saying that was making sense, and the kid and Clementine were his focus, and he was prepared to give up his spot to keep them safe. And that's a good man in my book, and that's why Lee entrusted Kenny with them in the first place. But according to Jane, that's a fucking monster, and that's just, yeah, fuck that bitch. Anyway, so that's it. And we are on the eve now of the final game in this project. God damn, this is going to feel weird. Especially when we get to the end, it's going to feel really weird. But this is almost over. So, yeah, without talking anymore, I'll leave you now and prepare yourselves for the final game in Project PC, The Walking Dead Season 3, which was subtitled A New Frontier for some reason. I'm not sure why. Hold on. Yeah, it's called Season 2. And then that was New Frontier, and then that was the final season, so why was it called A New Frontier? I thought... No, I'll mention that when we get there. I'll mention when we start it, because I've already done so much, so... Alright guys, so that's it for The Walking Dead Season 2 in Project PC. And now we move on to the final game. A New Frontier, aka Season 3. And we will see you for those episodes, which was actually 2 episodes, 1 episode split into 2, because there was a month delay. There was a month delay when the game came out, so they delayed it, and then when they actually released it, they did Ties That Bind Part 1 and 2, and released it both at the same time. So, technically there was 4 episodes, I think, in this, like we said earlier. But, yeah, we will see you for Ties That Bind Part 1 in Season 3 of the Walking Dead saga for Telltale Games, the final game of Project PC. Oh my god, it's such a weird feeling saying that now, after so long. But, yeah, you guys know what to do. Subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. The Time Lady Games is Cinnamon Chaos signing off until the beginning of Season 3 and the final game of Project PC. You guys know what to do. Take care, guys. And as always, stay awesome. And Kenny, we love you, man.